Hey guys, how you doing? First things first, let's just say it's Friday. Oh, it's the weekend. As you can see from the title, I'm doing an update video, and I haven't done an update video in like forever and ever. So I'm doing one now. Please do excuse the mess of one. I look all greasy and mank. It's not a good look at all. I really don't know what I'm going to talk about. We'll find something. Okay, let's begin. Obviously, I'm still in full-time work, and may I just say, I am loving my job. I have been in employment there now for just over 2 months, and I can quite honestly say there hasn't been a day when I haven't wanted to not go into work. I actually, believe it or not, really enjoy it. I mean, I don't know if that's normal to say, because most people hate their jobs, but I actually like my job and enjoy it a lot. Job title's changed. I'm no longer business development executive. I am now marketing executive. But yeah, it's Friday, so I thought I'd chill out, have a cigarette, have a nice glass of wine, why not, and chill out with you guys for a bit. Oh, that's better. Please do join me in a glass of wine. Go and get yourself a glass, I dare you. Still very much single. Narcissistic ex keeps mothering me, wants to come back, and my thoughts, not only my thoughts, my daughter's thoughts are, no, we don't want you back. I mean, my daughter Jess has actually said, if he comes back, Mom, I'm out of here. And I'm not going to lose my daughter because she means the damn well to me. Talking about kids, Connor no longer exists in my life as far as I am concerned. Hello, Jasmine. My cat's down there. Can you say hello? Oh, there she is. Jess. Hello, baby. What are you doing? You stinky bum, ain't you? Oh, lovely. Big mouth and everything. Isn't she cute? I think she's cute, even if she has only got one fang. Yeah, one of her fangs fell out. It was really weird. But she's still cute and lovely and snuggable. Yeah, back to Connor. Last time I seen my son, the police were here. I'd kicked him out many weeks beforehand, and one night he just turned up, giving me abuse, smashed up my house, attacked me, rang up the police, told them I'd beaten him up, and then right in front of me proceeded to smash his own face up. Police came, attempted to arrest me, and the only way I got out of not being arrested was simply because he was trying to make out I'd hit him and broke his nose. I stood there in front of the police officers and I went, there's my hands. If I just hit somebody in the face, there'd be markings or bruising to my hands. Do you see any? And I looked, and I looked again, and I went, there's nothing on our hands, there's nothing. So the arrest didn't go through. I obviously pressed charges against him after attacking me and smashing up my house. And now he's banned from putting a foot in his house. I will never, ever speak to him again. As far as I'm concerned, he's dead to me. Simple as that. For those of you that aren't regular subscribers and haven't been watching me for the last 200 centuries, you're not going to know the situation between my son. All I'm going to say is he's a bad egg. A bad egg. And wasted too much of my life on him. I know it sounds really shit. I'm his mum, I should always... But he's done some really bad things. We're talking about someone who's been to prison 8 times in the last 4 years. We're talking about someone who has no qualms of stealing from his family, attacking his family, smashing up his family's houses, causing lots and lots of problems. And to be honest, I'm done. Just done. See who else I'm also done with his bloody dad, Stu. I should have been still seeing him at the weekends. It just isn't working out. I don't have the same feelings for him as I did used to. It's just, I think I grew up. That's what happened. I grew up and I came to realise what kind of a man he really was. I think it's because I mix with a lot of men at work. All different types of men. And I can see Stuart for what he really is now. And that's why I call him a narcissist, because that is exactly what he is. He's a damn control freak. And I'm done. Totally done. Anyway, less of the depressing stuff. We don't need to know about that. I don't know if you can see. Look at my hair. It's brown. Brown. Not black. Brown. I know. Scary. I know. And because it's Friday, it was chill out day, so you just like dress down day. So you don't have to go in all suited and booted, hence why I look like a bit of a mess. I did have my hair down. I've only pinned it up because I come home from work and I just like to get my hair out of my face. but I just want to show off my hair because I'm very proud of my hair. And can you see how long it's got? I am really, really shocked at this stuff. My hair hasn't been this long since I was like 14 years old. So, yeah, this is kind of shocking. Do I have anything going on in my life romantic-wise? No. Haven't pulled anyone. Unfortunately, most men at work are like married. So, other than admiring some of them from afar, I can look, but I cannot touch. It's simple as that, because I just don't go there. It's just not right. I've tolerated affairs, not me having them, but obviously Stuart has had them behind my back, and I just, it's sick. Maybe it's the Catholic that's still deep down inside of me. I'm not a Catholic, I'm a Hagan, as you all know. Once upon a time, I did used to be a Catholic, and I suppose it does stem from that. I don't agree with it. I can't understand how anyone can actually do that to their other half. It's just not right. So, no, don't go there, unfortunately. I don't know what I'm saying, unfortunately. I just don't. Do I like someone? I do, and I do, and I do. But that's all I'm going to say on that matter. So yeah, work's going well. My life is definitely improved, and I feel so much happier than I have done in a long, long time. Obviously, I haven't had the opportunity in a while to do any makeup tutorials or vlogs or stuff like that. Hence why I'm trying to do this tonight. Just to make up for it, really. I mean, I do get to do me monthly favourites every month, but other than that, I haven't really been here on YouTube, and I really ought to do something about that, because you guys in there like, she's left us. But I haven't. I'm still here, guys. I still love you all very, very much. And I do appreciate the fact that you all take the time to sit down and watch my videos when you do. Like the other day when I did my monthly favourites, and I mentioned my lovely friend Liv and her daughter Hera. I was so shocked to get a comment back from Liv, and the fact that she noticed I'd mentioned her and her daughter. So I'm mentioning you again. So yeah, you guys mean the world to me, and other than the fact that I still love to do makeup, and I love my costume tutorials and stuff like that, I think I need to start venturing a little bit more with other stuff. So if you've got any ideas that you want me to try out, I don't know, throw them at me. Not literally, because it might hurt. But yeah, throw them my way and let's see what I can do. I would just like to say, smoking is bad for you. It is something that I am actually very much so considering. And I am being inspired by my mate Sean at work. When I first started that image, Sean was a fellow smoker. And then he packed it up and he started vaping, just like you, Susie. And he keeps encouraging me to do it. And it's like, do I do it? I mean, I'm so much healthier than I was before. I don't drink coffee anymore. I don't drink tea, apart from herbal tea. I love drinking water. Can you believe I'm saying that? Because I can't. I've gone from the kind of person that would just overdose themselves and like between 10 to 15 cups of coffee a day to none at all. Drinking water. Of course, okay, I'm drinking a glass of wine tonight, but that is my Friday night treat, and it's basically my only fight other than smoking. So once I've given up smoking, I'm not going to have any bad vices at all. I'm still walking to work and back, so that's 4 miles a day, and I'm pretty proud of myself, because I would just like to say I really, really am shifting my weight, and I'm really proud of myself for doing so. One is now going to show off one's body. Not literally, because it would scare the shit out of me, basically. But just, no, you don't want to go about it. No. But, 1 second. I don't know if you can see me. Obviously you can see me, but I'm going to tuck myself in because he looks a bit better, I suppose you could say, right? First of all, I'm very proud of the fact that I can get in these jeans. I never used to be able to get in these jeans. They used to be way too tight for me, but now look, they're actually loose on me. I have to normally wear a belt with these jeans. But I've appeared to have lost a dramatic amount of weight. Of course, I've still got a massive, huge bum, but apparently big bums are in, so maybe I shouldn't be too ashamed of that. I'd still like to be able to lose a bit more of it, but it's slowly going down. It's taking its time of getting there, but the fact is, I don't want to get too close because I hate my stomach because it's got a massive scar going across it, but it's flat. I have actually got a flat tummy for like the first time in like over 20 years. That's a slight exaggeration because I used to starve myself when I was say about 8 years ago, so I was kind of anorexic back then, but I don't want to get back to that stage because it's not very healthy, and being anorexic is not good for you. But I just wanted to lose the flab off me basically, and now I'm kind of happy with how I look. Obviously I've still got a bit, I mean, I can't help it, I'm middle-aged now, so obviously I'm still going to have a little bit of a tummy, I can't help that, it just happens to all of us. But I'm very, very proud of what I've achieved so far. Another thing I've started doing lately is that I used to wear a lot of makeup. I've cut down on my makeup. I can't see the point in wearing loads of makeup because it just doesn't fit in with who I am anymore, or with my job or anything like that. You can't look tarty in my job. Everyone is very much down to earth, normal people, and I don't want people to look at me and see me as being some kind of bimbo, something like that. I want people to take me serious. I'm very much an astute businesswoman these days, hence the title of marketing executive. I have so much responsibility. It's scary. I just go and think I've gone from being originally, just telesales and telemarketing to the position that I'm in now, where I don't just deal with making calls. I have to take calls, obviously. We have people ring up because we're a signage manufacturer, so we have to take those calls. I have to deal with tenders that come in, and I'm learning so much. It's scary. My boss, Des, is awesome. I've never seen anyone so chilled out and like laid back and great guy. He's the big boss. He's like the director around the bloke. But my actual kind of boss is Dave, and Dave's a Boston bloke. Poor sod, he's been off like all week because he's got a massive abscess, and I completely sympathise with him there because I've had one myself. He's speaking to me earlier on the phone. I think the dentist has advised him to have the tooth removed, and as I said to him, it's probably for the best because I had that problem, and until I had my tooth took out, I had abscess after abscess after abscess, and once I had it removed, I've had no issues with my teeth at all. None whatsoever. I'm not going to say my teeth are great because they're not, but I've got no issues with them anymore. So, yeah, he needs to have his tooth ripped out. He'll be all right once he's had that done. My other boss, Paul, it's took me a while to get to know Paul because he only usually comes in once a week because he actually lives up in Yorkshire. But he's been coming in quite a lot lately. Lots of stuff going on. He's got me constantly chasing things like football stadiums, retail parks, things like that. Kind of like impressed him actually because I've got an appointment for next week with they're called the Worcester Warriors. It's a big rugby stadium place in Worcester, and I've been chasing them from the minute I started working there basically. And I finally got an email back saying that they want some big screens on their south stands, and they'd love to meet with Paul. So he's got an appointment next week with him as well as loads of others. But it really shocks me, the things that we've already dealt with that I did never ever know about. For example, I mean, if you live in the UK, you're obviously going to hear of these places, but also if you live in Europe or maybe even America, you might have also heard of these places. We deal with, I'll get my notes. This is how dedicated I am to my job. I actually bring my work home with me. Okay, some of the people that we already work with, for example, our recent rollout projects, I've included Citizen M, Intercontinental Hotels, Westfield, Into Properties, Cheltenham Racecourse. I don't know if you've ever been to Cheltenham Racecourse, but it's a massive, huge screen. I think we've got other screens going there soon because Paul's one, I don't know, massive tender anyway. He came in early just to tell me. Well, I think not just tell me, he had to see other people factories, but he wanted to tell me. Also, we've been working at New Street Station in Birmingham. So any signage you see in New Street Station is down to us. And not only that, we're now leading into the Grand Central Shopping Mall. And there's a few things that are happening around that area of Birmingham I'm really trying to go to. Because the way I'm seeing it is, if we're already working on projects up there, then obviously, you know, our name's going to be getting around and people might recognise us and think, well, they've done such an awesome job there, maybe they can do an awesome job for us. Downright, we can do an awesome job for you. Just give us a ring. I wish I could show you some photos of some of the work we've done. Oh, not only that, Hotel Football. If you've never been, go, because we did the work there as well. Well, I'm very, very pleased with my job. I'm very proud of my job and I'm very proud of myself. So that's it. I'm not going to talk anymore about my work because it's boring, you know, isn't it? Let's talk about me. How am I? Other than the fact that I've lost my weight and I've dyed my hair back to brown, I'm all good. I feel happy with myself. For a long, long time I wasn't, but I am now. The rain is starting to get to me. I've only had a mouthful. I can't handle it as much as I used to, obviously. Jess is still working as a chef. Still only like working. Oh, I might say it's part-time. Well, it is part-time, but it's not. But she still contributes, still brings in a little bit of money and passes it over to me to pay towards her rent. Obviously, she takes after her mum. She's not a scrounger. The only thing I'm lacking in at the moment is a damn social life. I need to start getting out there and mixing with people and making new friends and going out and enjoying myself instead of being stuck at home on my own, pining into my wine. It's very sad and very depressing. And it looks like it's really light outside, but at the moment it's like really grey and manky and horrible. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I've ditched the cat's bed. It's gone. It is gone. There's absolutely no reason for it to be there anymore, seeing as she's got her own bed in my spare bedroom. And half the time she sleeps in my bed anyway. And bless her, last night, she worries me sometimes. Yeah, I had a really bad argument over the phone with Stuart because he seems to think he can just come back and I don't want him coming back. And obviously she could see that I was clearly upset over this, so she cuddled right up to me last night. She just burped. This is how gross my cat is. She just burped. But yeah, she actually proper cuddled up to me last night and kept licking my face because she's so protective and so loving. I've never known a cat like her. It's really, really weird. But yeah, it's the weekend. I plan to go out tomorrow. I need to go into not our local town because our local town is crap. I'm going to pop over to Redditch and I'm going to go and treat myself some new boots, and I want some new headphones as well because the ones I'm using at the moment are crap. And not only that, they're broke. So I've only got one that actually works. So I need some headphones and I want some big ones so I can just like stick them over my head and drown out any of the noise when I'm walking to work. So that's me plan for tomorrow. And then Sunday I'm just going to kick back in my PJs all day and chill out and do nothing because that's how I roll. So not only that, I'll be on my own all weekend because Jess won't be here because she's been working. And this is one of the reasons why I need to have a social life. I need to get back out there mingling and doing things and not sitting at home bored out of my brain. Obviously, yeah, like I said, I've bought my work and it'll keep me busy and keep me occupied. I think I spent too much time on my own. I don't like being lonely. It's very sad and very depressing. Let's see, what else has been going on in my life? Not a lot. So I think I might have just done about enough waffling. I'm trying to find somewhere else for me and Jess to live. I'm trying to find a little 2-bedroomed house to rent privately and not through the council. I don't want to sound like I'm a snob, but I just don't fit in here where I live anymore. Obviously where I live, it's a council estate. I can't deny it. It is a council estate. And over the years, it's really, really gone downhill where I live. Got lots of pikeys have moved in, loads of chavs, loads of druggies. I mean, the amount of drug dealers around here, it's disgusting. And they don't even hide what they do. And that horrifies me. And the police do absolutely jack shit about it. Like nothing at all. I'm sick and tired of walking out of my house I'm finding cans of beer just dumped on the floor and bottles of booze, and to me that is very abnormal and antisocial, and it's just not the norm. I've outgrown it. As I said, I don't feel like I fit in anymore. I want better for me and Jess. So as I said, I'm looking for somewhere else to rent. Starting to prove impossible at the moment. Currently I pay £440 a month for my rent and this 3-bedroom house. Most people are looking for about £600 a month for a 2-bedroom house. The only ones I've been able to come across, well, they're further away from where I live already as it is, so I don't really want to be walking any further to work. It's a long way as it is. It's not a long, to be honest, I've got quite used to it now. It doesn't actually bother me as much. I'm just going to keep my eyes peeled and hopefully something could come up closer to where I work and something I can afford and something that me and Jess will enjoy living in. Right, I think I've done enough waffling. I think I've done enough of an update. As you can see, it's always well in Sam's world. Miss Jasmine has joined us. She's hunting her birds as usual. Yeah? Oh no, she's going to come and get me. Come on in. Hey. Hello. Come see my baby. Oh, hello, tiger. This is my little fatty bum. She's lovely. I love her. She loves me too, don't you? No. People are watching me. I'm not going to kiss you. Get out of my face. Do I stink? I think that's a no. I don't know. Can I get done now, please? Thank you. And there she goes. She only wants me for her food. Right, I'm going to go, guys. I assume I'll be back at some point with something. Even if it is my monthly favourites at the end of the month. But thank you very much, as usual, for taking the time to sit down and listen to me waffling on about absolute rubbish and nonsense. And that's it. So you have a great weekend. You take care of yourselves. If you've got anything to say to me, please do so by leaving them in the comments down below. And don't forget to get this a thumbs up and coffee. I'm going. You take care. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.